Welcome to this day of celebration. It's great to have all of you here to witness the union of Rebecca and Kevin as wife and husband before the universe. Together, we will share in the joys of their wedding, both which the outward celebration of this occasion and with an eternal appreciation for the love that surrounds us.
As we begin today's ceremony, the bride and groom have a simple request of each and every guest. Please put away all cameras and cell phones and truly be present with them in these special moments. There will be plenty of time for pictures after the kiss. Rebecca and Kevin, you two have the opportunity to build an amazing life together. You are blessed to share this experience with the loved ones gathered here to support you as you embark on this journey together.
Madeline Langle wrote that to marry is the biggest risk in human relations that a person can take. If we commit ourselves to one person for life, this is not, as many people think, a rejection of freedom. Rather, it demands the courage to move into all the risks of freedom and the risk of love which is permanent, into that love which is not possession but participation. It takes a lifetime to learn another person. When love is not possession but participation, then it is part of that co-creation which is our human calling, and which implies such risk that is often rejected.
May you all remember and cherish this ceremony, for on this day, with love, we will forever bind Rebecca and Kevin together.
Marriage is more than a simple exchanging of rings or combining of material assets. Rather, it is an indescribably powerful shared commitment. While today I will legally bind you together, the truly important bonds we form today are largely invisible to the world, existing primarily in the unfilled corners of your heart.
Marriage is one of life's greatest gifts, and it is a blessing to make these promises with your soulmate. As you hold on to one another, you will find deeper levels of joy, happiness, and peace together. Your marriage is the foundation upon which you will build the rest of your lives, and despite any adversity, will always be there to sustain you.
Rebecca and Kevin, take a moment to sense the tremendous amount of love radiating throughout this space. As you stand here today, before the universe, before those gathered here in your honor, and before one another, take note that after you speak your vows this day, your lives will never be the same. Marriage, regardless of any preconceived notions you might have, has the capacity to deepen and challenge and strengthen you and your relationship in ways that you never thought possible.
The joy you'll find as you pursue your shared lives will fuel you to face head-on the challenges you'll encounter on this earth. On your journeys together, keep your spouse in the space of highest priority in your heart.
Learn to work together, to laugh together, and to love together. Don't get caught up in worldly things that will draw you apart. Instead, focus on your shared devotion and turn inward. As your relationship strengthens, you will find that you come to share a remarkable love, a love that is both abundantly given and freely accepted.
As we celebrate this bond of unity today, it is important that we keep in mind, while this is certainly an occasion of tremendous joy, the promises we witness here today are serious and life-altering commitments.
Robert Fulghum wrote that before this moment, you have been many things to one another: acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, and even teacher. For you have learned much from one another in these last few years. Now you shall say a few words that take you across the threshold of life, and things will never quite be the same between you. For after these vows, you shall say to the world, "This is my husband, this is my wife."
Rebecca and Kevin, I would now invite you to publicly speak your commitment to your partner. goes first?
Dragon, princess, knight.
Knight, princess, dragon.
Fine. Alright, so who's going to count it for us?
We will.
Alright.
1, 2, 3. Dragon beats princess.
Rebecca, you're going first.
My wonderful dragon, you have brought patience to my chaos, plans to my impulsiveness,
honor rivaling heroes, and joy beyond measure. So I vow to love you always, even in times when it's hard to love, even though love is too small a word. I vow to always hold you as an equal, and I solemnly swear to be your partner and teammate, even when it feels like it's you and me against the world. In fact, especially then. I vow to try to let you make all of the plans, as your plans are the ones that work. And I solemnly swear to include you when I am up to no good. For you have given this phoenix a refuge where there is no fear of the fire and ashes. I vow to always encourage the pursuit of your dreams, for they are inexorably linked to my own, and I would have it no other way. Finally, I vow to continuously strive to always be worthy of your love. For so long as we are together, no power in the verse can stop us. And if we die, but first, we'll live.
To my phoenix, hear you now the words of my heart. Thou art this night's robe, his virtue and flaw. And here find the virtues I offer to thee. Patience, laughter, steady hands, love, truth, forgiveness, respect, and loyalty. Since first we met, you stated clear, no power in the verse could stop you. From joining your heart to mine in love, and you fell, and I'm glad I caught you. And I know you waited and worked and cried, waited for happiness, waited for love, waited with determined pride, waited while happy and while sad, waited through time and space. Now here we are to Allons-y! The girl who waited has won her race. So our bond is now forged, woven strong and true, threaded with mithril and adamantine. I cannot live without your sunlight, nor love without your heartbeat. Princess, no more, you are my queen.
Rebecca and Kevin, please join hands.
Rebecca, do you take Kevin to live together in the union of marriage, to take him as your best friend and partner in life, to honor, cherish, and love him from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, for all of your days? Do you promise to play with him and care for him, to make him laugh and let him cry, to offer your best counsel and give your sincerest support with all the love you have to give?
I will.
Kevin, do you take Rebecca to live together in the union of marriage, to take her as your best friend and partner in life, to honor, cherish, and love her from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, for all of your days?
I do.
Do you promise to play with her and care for her, to make her laugh and let her cry, to offer your best counsel and give your sincerest support with all the love you have to give?
I do.
Rebecca and Kevin, while the words you have spoken have sealed your legal union, it is the fasting of your hands that seals your spiritual commitment to one another. This symbolic binding of the hands is inspired the terms bonds of holy matrimony and to tie the knot. Throughout history, in many different ways and in many different parts of the world, the hands of the bride and groom were bound as a sign of their commitment to one another.
As your hands meet your partners, look into their eyes. Recall the joys and sorrows you have celebrated and endured together. Take note of the support you are feeling and know that this support will exist for you always.
As we bind your bodies, so too we bind your spirits. Your lives, as your hands, are now bound. While the cords binding your hands will eventually be removed, know that the union binding your hearts is permanent, not a gift that will bless you for the rest of your days.
Like the stars above, your love should be a constant source of light.
Like the earth below, your love should be a firm foundation from which to grow.
The wedding ring's circular shape reflects the unending power of love, a force with no beginning and no end. You should wear these rings proudly and let them remind you each day of your commitment to one another.
Becca, please repeat after me. I, Rebecca, give you, Kevin, this ring as a symbol of my love.
I, Rebecca, give you, Kevin, this ring as a symbol of my love.
As I place it on your finger,
As I place it on your finger,
I commit the whole of my heart and soul to you.
I commit the whole of my heart and soul to you.
I promise to cherish you for the rest of my days.
I promise to cherish you for the rest of my days.
I give you all that I am and accept all that you are.
I give you all that I am and gladly accept all that you are.
As this ring encircles your finger, so will my love forever encircle you.
As this ring encircles your finger, so will my love forever encircle you.
Kevin, please repeat after me. I, Kevin, give you, Rebecca, this ring as a symbol of my love.
I, Kevin, give you, Rebecca, this ring as a symbol of my love.
As I place it on your finger,
As I place it on your finger,
I commit the whole of my heart and soul to you.
I commit the whole of my heart and soul.
I promise to cherish you for the rest of my days.
I promise to cherish you for the rest of my days.
I give you all that I am and accept all that you are.
I gladly give you all that I am and happily accept all that you are.
As this ring encircles your finger, so will my love forever encircle you.
As this ring encircles your finger, so will my love forever encircle you.
Family and friends, by the power vested in us by the Universal Life Church and by the state of Florida, we are pleased to pronounce Rebecca and Kevin as wife and husband, sealed together today in law and in love. Let no one put asunder they that have to join this day. You may now seal this union with a kiss.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time,
Mr. and Mrs. Kevin and Rebecca Mathis.
Father, through